Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Sins of the Prophets. Yeah.
Flip space rapture detected.
Anyways, so as of now, we have retaken all of this space that we wanted to retake. So now the goal is to decide if we're going to attack this, if we're going to attack that. Now, I think we should attack this little cluster here, because as you can see, there's a big-ass fleet hanging around over there. So that's always a good place to go. Now, you'll notice there's one flaw with this plan, which is that to attack this, we have to go straight through that fleet. Literally, because the only way to this cluster is to there. As here, we have Asmara and Ballast, which could be attacked. Now, I'm not really sure what's the standing on our fleet right now. Is this all Punics? It's a lot of Punics. It's not all Punics. There's a lot of Punics. Now, I think we were in the middle of getting the Infinity back, perhaps. I can't remember. Did we get the Infinity back? Yeah, the Infinity is right there. Here's some colony ships. We're going to send them that way, because we need to rebuild the defenses over here. Now, what's the status of this defense fleet?
That's, Vice Admiral.
Kind of screwed. Not screwed, but a little beat up. Although I do have to say my ally does have an unusually sufficient presence here. Now, someone said I should just go ham because my allies are completely useless. I agree. My allies are completely useless, and I probably should go ham because this guy over here, yeah, this is problems. This is problems. He's literally taking over everything, and he's also the one currently threatening Earth. And as you can see, he does have stuff here, which is not good. So I'm actually thinking we should attack this and leave defense forces here because this is a longer jump. And we should hit this here, lock this in behind us so that it can only be retaken from one direction, basically. And then perhaps we could station a fleet here at Atlas, which is a gas giant, to try and kind of off-put the enemy from showing up. Now, is that going to work? I'm going to say probably not. But we're going to try it, because, you know, nothing in this world is ever easy. You got to just try it, right? Also, I remember I made a comment about realism, I think, and I don't remember what the comment was at this point. I record these so weirdly that I honestly can't remember half the stuff I say in each episode anymore. Which is rather unfortunate, really, when you think about it. But, I really can't most of the time. I just do not remember what it was I said in the last episode, as opposed to this episode, as opposed to the other 15 episodes. Okay, actually, I don't think we're at 15 episodes just yet, but that's okay. Anyways, so my plan is this fleet, which does have the most Punics in it at this moment, along with the Infinity, will be our new offensive fleet. Who are you guys? Where did you guys come from? Why aren't you a part of the fleet? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Whoops. Select the fleet. There. Alright, so there's our new offensive fleet. I think this fleet's pretty good. I mean, it could use some more small ships, I suppose, which we could add some more small ships. It's got a lot of Punics in it.
Allied forces have entered UNSC-controlled space.
Holy shit! Did my ally actually do something? My ally's doing something! I mean, he kind of missed the whole enemy fleet, which went completely right. Literally flew right past him into my space, which is absolutely hilarious. But my ally actually did something. He moved. He went that way with his fleet. I'm shocked. What is my ally doing? Who are you, and what have you done with my real ally? Doesn't look like this fleet's actually all that strong. It looks like, oh my dear Jesus. Holy crap. What have we done? We've unleashed hell, gentlemen. It seems like this fleet is primarily composed of small ships, so, well, that's a new Punic in the making. New Punic. But there are quite a bit of them, so we may not be doing so hot. I don't know what to micromanage. I usually micromanage the targeting capital ships, but there aren't any. I don't know what to do, guys. What do I do? Stand here and watch? Got it. It's going well. So far.
Our capital capital ship's hull is critical.
See, they're trying to see what they're probably trying to do is that these guys are probably trying to go this way. What are you doing? Are you taking the long way home?
Our capital ship's
I'll
hull
laugh
is
if that
critical.
literally is him just coming all the way around to go back to his space, and it probably is too. That's pretty funny. Man, we just lost like 6 capital ships in that fight. Well, you know what that means.
Our capital ship's
The
hull is
Punic
critical.
fleet grows. That's not the Punics. Punics!
More
All Punics.
preliminary research is required.
That's why I'm not building any of the small ships, because if you build all Punics, you really don't have any support ships. Like, you get a few, but there's almost none. Well, we won. That's always good. We didn't lose these Punics, so they're the, you know, they're the admirals, obviously. They're doing some badass work.
Flip space rupture
Okay,
detected.
so what survived this engagement? Okay, well, there's some Artemises. We don't need to get rid of the Artemises by any means. They're pretty, they're good. They're good. They're fine. Okay, so that was
Race for acceleration.
well, a thing. That was a thing that just happened. Empire's already reached its maximum number of star bases in this gravity. Uh-oh. Ah, we finally lost enough bases that we actually we actually don't have access to our full tech tree. It's okay. Hold on, I got this. Just, you know,
Super carrier reporting for
build a
duty.
couple of these just in case, because we had those spread all over the place. That's why we finally lost them. That's okay. That just means that we're not doing so hot over here. It means that we've lost a lot of planets, which we did. We had a lot of planets like over here, and this guy's just slowly taking them all, along with Orange's space. What is my ally doing? Look at this fleet movement. He came all the way up through my space, came here, went back that way, and now is here. Is he actually taking a planet?
Super carrier reporting for duty.
I can't tell. These are
Our
gas
allies'
giants, so
colony
I
is
can't...
under planetary
I really
bombardment.
don't know what he's doing. And I'm not really all that fussed, to be honest. I've just accepted my AI allies useless.
UNSC forces have engaged the enemy.
Alright, anyways, this fleet is just getting totally wrecked and needs reinforcements. There's 2 Punics
Flip
over
space
there as
jump
of
complete.
right now. Oh. What's holding me back? Oh, it needs 60 fleet supply. Yeah, that's a good reason. Look at all the Punics.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Desperate times.
I love the Punic fleet. It's just, it's so iconic.
Allied naval forces
The
have
great
engaged the
Punic
enemy.
fleet of old.
Situation must be
It's
grave.
coming back, guys. The
Desperate
Punic
times
fleet's
call for
coming
desperate
back. Oh, jeez. The Punic fleet. I mean, I could just send all of these support ships. Except the Valiants. We can keep the Valiants. I could send all these support ships over to the other fleet and just go into battle with this and see what happens. Actually, this fleet by itself is probably enough to retake this planet.
Infinity out.
So we're gonna go and do it, even though these ships aren't upgraded yet. Maybe I should wait. You know, let's not do anything too stupid now. Let's be patient. Okay, what is your? Oh right, I forgot. Did we finish that thing? Can I build yet? Nope, not yet. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get that upgrade fixed right up. Just, you know, bear with me a few moments. There we go.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
Just
Allied
like,
forces
bear
have
with
entered
me.
UNSC controlled space.
I can't remember how I upgraded these now. Did I put
Flip
2 into
space
Shiva,
rupture
or did I put
detected.
1 into Shiva?
Anchor station. All
1 into Shiva. Okay. I don't actually know if multiples into Shiva does anything. What's the difference?
nominal.
Orbital structure complete.
It doesn't say what the difference is, so we're not going to worry about it. Who cares? Differences? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, there's going to be another station right there-ish. Oop. So, like, right, like that.
Allied forces have entered UNSC
We got to set up the
controlled
battle
space.
cluster, people, before the Coveys come back. Don't know how many we can build, actually. How many can we build? No freaking idea. Just go ham. Just build as many as possible until it
Orbital
stops
structure
letting you build stuff, and then you know you finished.
Planet-side infrastructure complete.
There we go. The battle cluster is being formed. And our puny little defense fleet, that's so fucked. It's totally fucked if anything comes back here, isn't it? If the AI launches another attack, this fleet's totally boned. Maybe we should send them some backup. Yeah, we should send them some backup. Let's send them the remnants of our support fleet, and we'll keep them all the Punics over here in the main fleet for now. We'll redivide the fleet up in more logical division until once we lose more ships. But this fleet has got right now 2 Valiants, 3 Valiants, 4 Valiants. So there's our support ships. 4 Valiants. Send those forces over there to help with that
Allied
fleet.
forces have entered UNSC controlled space. Orbital structure complete.
This fleet.
better be important.
This better be important. You know what better be important?
Pull ahead.
I don't know what should be important, but something should be important. Gosh dang it.
What do you need of me?
What do I need of you? A lot of things.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that's right. That is a good way to put it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I agree. It does. And you know what that means?
This better be important.
That means the Punic fleet is on the
There are
rise.
no heroes in this war.
During the great times of the wars, during the darkest hours of the UNSC, the unfathomable occurs. They build like 30 Punic ships to battle the enemy. Because that makes perfect sense. We got to be kind of offensive, because if we stagnate too long, these guys are just going to take up so much space that we're going to have to redirect our front line again. Or they'll try and take Earth, which, you know, they're kind of poking it. They are poking it. They're poking Earth, and I don't like it. I don't like that they're poking Earth, but, you know, what am I going to do? Okay, so the newly formed, half-assed, we're not put together, we're not going to hold against pretty much anything fleet is hanging out. Building. Oh, good God.
Engaging thrusters.
Still not ready, eh?
Inbound slip space anomaly.
You would think it would have been built by now.
Slip space rupture.
Unless there's
detected.
another space station in this gravity well, but I don't think there is.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
Not gonna worry about it. Just gonna send this fleet.
Best and brightest on standby.
We're gonna go take Asmara. The well, this is pretty much the Punic fleet right here. It's almost the Punic fleet. So I mean the proto fleet here. The proto fleet is gonna launch an attack on Asmara with the Infinity at the helm. Sort of. The Infinity's not gonna be at the helm because of this. What the fuck? What kind of fleet formation is that?
Leap space jump.
Well, there's a good use of a nuke. Destroy the scout ship with a tactical nuke. Makes
Inbound
sense to
slip
me.
space
What are you
anomaly.
doing over here, ally? Have you
Allied
taken
forces have
anything?
entered UNSC
No, I don't even know
space.
what this guy's doing. His whole fleet has disappeared again. I can't tell if the ally
Slip
is
space
doing
rupture
stuff, but
detected.
it's just failing horrendously. I really can't tell. Hello.
All Spartan teams are prepped and ready.
Holy sweet mother of Jesus. Form together. Form together. We need to. Well, actually, focus your primary fire on that, because that's always a good place to hit. They're gonna jump. They're trying to jump. Change targets. Fire on that fleet. They're trying to jump. They're formed. Look at their formation. They're trying to jump. They're trying to jump to where I just came from. Open fire.
Inbound UNSC reinforcements. Our capital cruiser is venting atmosphere.
Yes, I know. We're gonna lose ships. You know, it's gonna happen. I'm willing to take the loss. It's gonna happen. We're gonna lose ships because our ships aren't all high levels yet, so they don't have the super tankiness yet. Once they level up a bit, they get tanky. But when they're like the beginning, they're not tanky. Yes, I know. It's okay. Man, these guys, they're just messing up my formation, aren't they? Punic fleet, the Proto-Punic fleet does not seem to be doing that well.
Allied naval
Well, actually,
forces
all
have
intents and
engaged the
purposes,
enemy.
we've only lost 2 ships. Both of which appear to be, well, actually, one of them appears to be a Valiant, and the other was one of our Punics. So, I think, because we had 4 Valiants in this fleet,
Allied
I think
forces
one of
have
them's
entered
missing all of a sudden.
UNSC-controlled space.
Not really sure what happened to all of our fighter support. Did they launch an attack while I wasn't looking? Surprisingly not. I'm surprised they didn't do anything. Open fire on that space station. Hit it with that, whatever that was a nuke, I think. I think that was a nuke. Freaking don't know. Do I look like the kind of guy who knows?
UNSC-controlled
Do I look like the guy with all the answers?
Valiant Super Heavy.
If you said yes, then you really, you should look at me again, because you clearly didn't look very well.
What do you need of me?
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
The situation must be
Okay, well,
arranged.
considering we had 0 support ships, which, by the way, is not recommended in any naval manual anywhere, I'm sure, sending in, like, this is the, well, I mean, in this situation, I suppose this is the equivalent of sending in, like,
We are ready to wage
all aircraft carriers. But that's if the aircraft carriers had big-ass missile launchers on the front. I mean, if we were to equate this to modern naval tactics,
this better be important.
what did we just did I just accidentally smoke one of? I just accidentally smoked a Titan, I think. Is that a Titan? Yeah, that was their Titan. I just accidentally killed their Titan. I literally didn't even notice that they had a Titan hanging around. Oh my god, I literally just smoked their Titan by accident. That was an accident. I didn't even realize that was a Titan. I was totally just engrossed in trying to level all of my units up here. And I totally didn't realize that they were under attack by a
The
Titan.
situation must be
Well, good job, guys. You guys just finished clearing that out. Good
There are
job.
no heroes in this war.
A pluses all around. Everyone, you did a great job. Anyways, so let's equate this to modern naval tactics before we end this episode. What we're essentially doing, I mean, arguably the super carriers are supposed to be aircraft carriers. That's what they would equate to, is aircraft carriers. But modern, actual, real-day aircraft carriers don't actually have massive weapons on the front. So, I suppose this is more of the equivalent
Super Heavy.
of a type of ship that probably just doesn't exist
We are ready
in
to
modern
wage
naval
war.
combat yet. Because this is essentially a really big carrier,
Desperate times
but it's
call
armed
for
with like
desperate
a
measures.
massive cannon on the front that can destroy, and it's kind of like, imagine like an aircraft carrier that has, like, you know, it has its regular aircraft carrier business, you know, it carries all of the it carries people and whatnot and all that good shit, but it also features, like, you know, oh, does this actually take up space? I don't know.
Planet side info.
Oh, I don't have colony ships anymore, because I don't have a little colony ship in the fleet anymore. Dang it. It's okay. We're gonna need to send
Allied
2
forces
colony
have
ships
entered
anyway, so I
UNSC
suppose it
controlled
kind of
space.
works itself out in the end. Okay,
Inbound UNSC reinforcements.
so basically, imagine a aircraft carrier, right? Okay, got that picture in your head, aircraft carrier. Why? Why am I not allowed? Do I have to, like, re-research it or something? Where is it? It's in here.
Humanity's future lies in
That wasn't
the
even
heavens.
finished. Wow. That's right there. Don't I have enough? Maybe I don't have enough still. I don't know. I thought I had enough now, but maybe I didn't. What was I saying?
Allied forces have
Oh.
entered UNSC controlled
Right. So
space.
basically, imagine an aircraft carrier, right? So, like, I don't know, the freaking Yorktown from World War II, whatever. It doesn't matter what. It's just a aircraft. They all look the same anyways. They all look the same these days. All the ones from World War II plus, they all look generally the same. You know what they look like. Got the big flat deck, you know. It's got the big flat top, carries aircraft. Pretty much no weapons. I say pretty much no weapons. It has weapons, but, like, they're not battleship class weapons. You know, no big guns or anything. No giant cannons. We're not talking nothing that big.
Planet side
Right.
infrastructure complete.
So,
Be on here.
So you got that picture in your head. So now you just
Allied naval
imagine,
forces have engaged the enemy.
take that aircraft carrier, right?
Allied forces have entered UNSC
And just
controlled space.
imagine that aircraft carrier just has like a battleship gun row on it. Like just a big ass battleship gun row, like slapped on it somewhere. It doesn't matter where. Wherever it would make the sense. And now you've basically got a Punic supercarrier. That's what a Punic supercarrier would look like. That's literally what it would be. It would just be like an aircraft carrier with big battleship guns strapped onto it. So each of these are 10 supplies. So if I delete,
Allied forces
if I
have entered
scuttle,
UNSC controlled space.
so if I scuttle 2 of these guys, I should be able to build 2 more Punics into the fleet.
Orbital structure complete.
What are my orders, sir?
What are your orders? Your orders are not to die. Okay? Okay, we're good. So I'm trying to plan my defensive movements here, because this is going to be difficult because of the way this battleground is set up. My best think would be this right here. It's right here-ish. That's my thought. That's what I'm thinking. Because, well, the problem is we're only going to have 1 defense fleet to defend the entire front line.
Structure complete.
So the best bet, I think, well, this is a nice little highway of no planets, which means that enemy fleets will have to go through non-planetary space to attack, which is totally a thing they'll do. But I think this is a good spot here, because if we put defense on Green Hills, New Carthage, and Illyria, right there,
Allied forces have entered UNSC
we can block this
controlled
guy
space.
from doing anything, and then we can send the Infinity back, recapture all of that space, and then come back. So we've got to we basically got to take all of this and these 2 planets. Easy enough, right? Uh-oh. Incoming.
Allied forces have entered UNSC.
You guys ready
space.
for this? Oh jeez. Target the oh jeez, no. Target the capital ships. Target the capital ships. Knock them out of fight. Don't let them use their capital ships. We don't want capital ships here. Capital ships are the no. Capital ships are the big bad of the world. You know, they're the ones that can kill us. We don't care about the puny ships. The puny ships, you know, we can deal with them over time. In a fleet of this design, we should be able to deal with the punier ships without too much issue. I mean, they're still gonna kill a bunch of my ships. It's kind of a given, but you know, we're trying. We're still in the... Oh, dear Jesus. Why do you always double team me? Why must you do this to me? Why do you do this? Why do you all think this is a fun thing to do? Double teaming is no fun. No fun at all. I mean, it's kind of helpful because it means they're not there, but then, of course, he's probably up here somewhere. Yeah, they've got fleet up there. Screw it. Send the Infinity. Go. Who's going to attack this, huh? They just attacked there. There's nothing. Just go. Just go. What's the worst that could happen? Don't answer that. But we're going to... Yes, I know. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel with this fleet here. Like, literally scraping the bottom. The fleet's literally dead. Yeah, this fleet's totally gone. This whole fleet's basically toast. Oh, God. Fall back to the defenses. Fall back to the defenses. If any one of you can make it, fall back to the defense grid. We need the support of the guns. Admiral Harper, form a defensive perimeter around the cluster, which is a reference in case anyone was wondering. Fall back. I don't actually know if any of these... I actually am not even sure if most of these defenses are online yet. They're not even online yet. That's why we shouldn't be back here. But it's okay. At least we have a couple. We have a couple guns online. Anything's better than nothing. We need some extra firepower. Try and destroy the capital ship. Oh God. Oh God. Our defense fleet has fallen. But on that note, Punics, all Punics. 10 more Punics. Why not? What's the worst that could have happened? Jesus.
Allied forces have entered UNSC controlled.
I don't actually know how many Punics are in this fleet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, even split.
Our capital ship's hull is critical.
Even split.
Our
Literally,
allies'
even
colony
split.
is under
Sort
planetary
of. Okay,
bombardment.
maybe not even, but it's sort of an even split. This fleet has slightly more firepower in it because it has a few Valiants floating around in it. Oh, yeah, so this episode's over, by the way, so I'm going to pause it and save it just in case something goes horrendously wrong, because that is a thing that happens sometimes. Let's try actually saving it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Pause it. Bye. Hey guys, make sure to like and share the video. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel or check out my Patreon, make sure to check out those links on the left side there. If you'd like to check out this series from the very beginning or another series that I'm doing, check out the links on the right. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.